Well, are you looking to have a tree cut down in your yard or have a dangling branch taken away? If so, you want to call in an expert, in particular Tree Tech out of Salisbury. Our very own Brian Sparrows was with the crew at Tree Tech during a recent job and got to see some of the unique tools they use. Take a look.
Trees. You most likely have them in your yard or right near your house. And there are times when they have to come down, especially this time of year, as many start getting their yards ready for the warmer weather.
People start walking around their yards and looking at their trees and seeing, hey, this tree's not getting any leaves, and they discover that the tree's dead.
Bobby Robinson is the owner of Tree Tech out of Salisbury. He's been in the business for 17 years and has some advice for those looking to have trees removed from their property. First, it's important to understand that this is a job that takes time and skill. Robinson says some homeowners will try to do it themselves. That right there is a big mistake and can be a recipe for disaster.
Some people try to put ladders up in the trees and take them down themselves, and we run into homeowners hurting themselves all the time, and it's something that they should call, you know, a professional arborist that's licensed and insured.
The folks at Tree Tech have some unique tools which help them get the job done efficiently. One of those tools is this handy machine right here called the Spider. It can go as high as 80 feet, meaning no branch or limb is out of reach. You can see how high this worker was able to ascend to get the job done. Originally from Germany, the Spider is convenient for both workers and homeowners because of its compact size.
If a yard has a fence that you can't get a bucket truck in, or there's a dead tree out back that you can't climb to get the tree down, this enables you to go through that small gate or whatever, maneuver around to get to this tree without putting a climber in danger.
And the Spider isn't the only tool Tree Tech takes pride in.
Yeah, this type of stump grinder is small and it can maneuver through a gate. These two wheels will come off the side here, so you only have 4 wheels instead of 6. And if you need to get into a backyard that you can't get a truck into, or to back a bigger stump grinder in, this thing doesn't tear a yard up. It maneuvers around someone's yard without leaving ruts in the yard.
Here's some other advice that's worth mentioning. You've probably had a tree or large branch in your yard that looks like it's going to come down at any time. Some people wait, hoping Mother Nature will just take care of it, allowing them to cash in if it causes damage. Robinson advises against that.
When a tree's dead, it's pretty much the homeowner's responsibility to take care of that tree, and the insurance company's going to come out and they're going to look at this tree and say, this tree's been dead for years, why didn't you take care of it? It's really not our responsibility. This should have been taken care of a long time ago.
And Robinson says if the insurance company determines the tree should have been taken down, that means you will get no money, leaving you to pay for any damage a falling tree may have caused to your home or property. So when all is said and done, it's important to be mindful of what's going on in your yard. Take preventative measures and be sure to call in the professionals when it comes time to take care of a job that's way out of reach.
And just so you know, the folks at Tree Tech say when they're called in to remove a tree, they take it all, including the stump, something some tree companies don't always do. And for more information on Tree Tech, go to our website, delmarvalife.com. Click on the Show tab. Still ahead on Delmarva Life, most of us have been impacted by an auto accident in one way or another. Up next, some helpful tips to keep in mind should you find yourself in an unfortunate situation. Delmarva Life, life at its best here on Delmarva.